So here you go, YouTube land. Here is a video of a new client of mine today, Barry, who's come down today after seeing videos on YouTube to come and fix his slice. And I wanted to share it with you guys as well because it's a massive improvement, really is a huge improvement of how we're hitting the golf ball, a lot better, a lot straighter. And just our understanding of how we hit the ball straighter as well is really clear from when Barry was starting to make the ball, instead of slice, hit the ball straight, and even to some extent some of the balls were even starting to shape back towards the middle, almost drawing back. So what we see on screen at the moment is before and after setup position. Now, as a normal typical slicer, Barry started to aim too far left, so his feet were left, his hips were left, his shoulders were left. Now what was tending to happen is once he got to the top of his backswing, which isn't terrible, you know, we're going to do a little bit of work on that next session, but today I wanted to really get to the crunch of hitting this driver straighter, is that the club head from this point was coming in from the outside and very quickly and viciously cutting across the golf ball with the club face aiming somewhere near straight, if not just a fraction to the right, only a touch. So the path was massively making the ball curve, and the face was starting the ball somewhere near straight and then curving viciously off to that left hand side. So what we did initially was we figured out that the arms on the way through, once we came into hit, because it was so outside in, we had to pull the arms into the body. There was no extension or release through the golf club. So the first thing we tackled, in fact, was getting this right arm to extend and cross over the left a bit more, so that at least the face would be square to the path. So we've got this T-peg just in the butt end of the golf club here, and we talked about getting the T-peg to point back down to the golf ball and just get the right forearm, not the hands, this is not handsy rolly action, to get the right forearm just to cross and touch over to the left forearm with a really straight right arm position. So it was a massive improvement initially. So then the ball went viciously left, which we kind of wanted it to. We wanted the golf ball to go left. That was a good thing to be happening. So from that point we got the feeling of then, once the ball was consistently going left, we wanted to hit it a little bit more from the inside, so basically down this line, down this right hand channel here. So remember the swing before, what we saw, I'll show you on flight scope here just at the top. The swing at the top here was going across the ball by 14.5 degrees. The face was somewhere near to the right, if not straight, 4 degrees to the right. So there was an 18-degree gap between those 2 points, massive gap. That's what was making all that big spin. So all we said was still make the right arm cross over the left like it is doing on that left image, but feel like the club was hitting more from the inside. And look at this difference, look at this golf club coming into the ball, it's so much more from the inside. Just get the right arm to cross over the left, and the ball was shaping so nicely, started to even draw back to the middle. So the feeling was, make sure the face was square to the path first, and then make sure that the swing path was more straight, if not a little bit to the right. And what we see in this last image here, look at that bottom image, 3.8 degrees now to the right, so inside to out, and the face is practically straight, 1.1 degrees to the left. So unbelievable difference. There's only 4-degree gap there now, 5-degree gap between those two, and that's how we saw that ball start to shape towards the middle. So an incredible improvement today. Really impressed what Barry was doing in his golf swing. He came down with 3 drivers at the start of today's lesson. We've whittled it down to 1 as well because he was finding trouble with the driver, and we figured out it's not the driver, it's him. So once we fixed all these areas, we really did see a massive improvement and turned a chronicle massive 150-yard slice into a 150-yard distance slice into a 200-yard straight, if not a little bit of a draw shot. Well done today, Barry. Great session, really impressed with those. And guys, if you want to work on your golf swing, do check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and you can come down for a lesson here with me in Manchester. Thanks.